Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's the Crash Out, and this is the Crash Out React Show. What's going on with y'all? Thank you for clicking on the video. We're back at it again with another Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Arlet Umlai. I'm gonna try to find some other Pop the Balloons or dating shows, but I really like Arlet Umlai just because of how structured it is, and it's like real conversations. You can actually talk about what they're talking about. The other shit, it'd be like little kids playing around, and I ain't got time for that, you know? But about my gaming channel, I don't know when I'm gonna actually start posting videos for that. I want this channel to blow up just a little bit more before I start doing that, just because I don't have enough time to be doing both right now. So if this channel can pop up and I can get a little bit more free time in my life, I'll do that. But right now I work a job. So I can't really be doing that. It's kind of lame. But you gotta do what you gotta do. What you gonna do, man? But yeah, we're gonna hop right into this. No more playing around. Thank you for clicking on the video. Make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe, because that's what's going to keep me going, and that's what I need. So anyway, let's get it going, and we back at it again with another one. Let's go. Yeah.
Find love, and we have some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, this is a great lineup. Arlette did her shit with this one. Bingo, 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 and bingo. Definitely her too. These two are pretty much the only ones I wouldn't speak to. But yeah, this is a solid lineup. I'm gonna say probably like late 20s, early 30s. Maybe like she looks like 21 or something like that. So probably early 20s.
Oh, yes,
Early
you guys
20s.
definitely sound ready. So we're gonna be bringing out some single guys one by one. When he comes around the corner, if you like what you see, he's saying all the right things, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that's kind of standing out to you, like, ooh, can't really see myself dating this guy, yep, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to each of you and see why you ended up popping. You ladies ready? Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello. How are you? What's your name?
Hi, I'm Roderick.
Roderick?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you?
I'm 27 years old.
Okay, where are
Yes,
you from?
I'm from Detroit.
Detroit,
Yes, ma'am.
nice. And what do you do?
I'm a recovery coach,
A recovery coach, okay.
and I'm a massage therapist as well.
Nice.
Yes, ma'am.
And what are some things that you do for fun?
I like the gym. I like comedy shows. Just like to hang out. You know what I mean? Just have fun. You know what I mean? Just have a little fun. That's really what it's about. Having fun.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And what are you looking for in a woman?
Somebody who's kind, who love to have fun. That's what it's really about. Having fun.
Mhm.
Like love to laugh. You know what I mean? Just having a great time. That's it, man.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody that's acting too cool. You know what I mean? That's just too. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, if we jig and get right. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's get right. You know what I'm saying? Too cool. You know what I mean? Let's just have some fun. You know that's what it's about.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice. Well, no pop balloons. You're off to a great start.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
So let me hand you a pick.
Jesus.
Go ahead and
Bro,
hang on to
funny as
that. Yeah.
hell.
Nice.
No, bro seems really cool though. Like, bro, I think we would like game it up together. You feel me? Go drinking together or something. I don't drink, but go smoking together or something. But dude seems cool. He says he's a massage therapist and he does, the working out and stuff like that on the side. Seems pretty solid. And he just seems like he's looking for fun in his life, I guess. He says that's what it's all about, which is kind of like a red flag to me. If like somebody told me they just want to have fun in life all the time, then it's kind of like, I don't know. That's kind of strange. But I think he's pretty solid. I think he'll definitely find somebody. He just seems real down to earth and chill, I think he'll find somebody.
Well, no pop balloons. You're off to a great start. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
So let me hand you a pick.
Jesus.
Go ahead and hang on to that. And I'm actually gonna change up a little bit.
Yes,
Go
ma'am.
ahead and ask the ladies a question first before you pop, since everybody's always complaining, why you always make them pop? So go ahead and ask them a question first.
Ooh, okay. What's your deal breaker? Like,
What's their deal breakers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your
All
deal
right, cool.
breakers?
Let's start over here first.
Okay.
We can get your name and
Simple.
age.
Hi, I'm 24 and my name is Kendia.
Okay, and Kandia, where are you from and what do you do?
Yes, I'm from the DMV area and I am a model.
I see it, girl. All right, and so his question was, what are your deal breakers?
I have a few deal breakers. My ultimate one is if you don't have a strong relationship with God or divine creator, then it will not work. That is the biggest one. But a few other ones, if you're not a romantic man, if you can't communicate like emotional maturity, then it's not going to work. So, yeah, those are them.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go on over here if we can get your name and age.
I'm Cheeto. I'm 21 years old.
Cheeto.
Hey, Cheeto, I love that. And where are you from and what do you do?
Cheeto.
I'm from Omaha originally. I'm a full-time student and I work as a personal trainer.
Nice. And what are some of your deal breakers?
I would say someone that doesn't have a lot of ambition for themselves and also someone with kids right now. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go on here if we can get your name and age.
Samira, 23.
Okay. And Samira, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I reside in Houston, Texas, and I'm a cosmetologist.
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
First deal breaker is a man of God. I need a man of God. Second deal breaker is if you take life too seriously. Yes, I need someone with a personality, not a wall. I don't want to talk to a wall all day.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. If we can get your name and age.
Christina, 24.
And Christina, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Indianapolis. I currently live in Atlanta, and I am a data analyst.
Nice. And what are some of your deal breakers?
I would say my number one is someone that's not kind. I really want someone that treats everyone with respect and dignity at all times. So I would say that's my biggest one. Secondly, just someone like they kind of touched on is just not driven and doesn't have any ambition for themselves.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. If we can get your name and age.
Hi, I'm Autumn. I am 22.
Autumn, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm an independent singer and songwriter. Yeah.
I know everybody's going to hate that I'm about to ask this, but can we hear something?
Oh, yeah, you can hear something.
Okay, go ahead.
Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby. If I ain't got it, you, baby.
Okay. For sure.
All right.
I don't know. I don't want to hate, but it's like I don't care. I don't care. You feel me? Like, what are we seeking for? Let me stop hating. Let me
So
stop
his
hating.
question was, what are some of your deal breakers?
I would just say a man with no emotional maturity. I really love a man that could take accountability. You know, if something goes wrong and, you know, I'm not really feeling, you know, what he did and I come to him and he's able to just sit there and be like, baby, I understand, you know, like I'm not going to do that again. And he will, you know, step up to the plate and fix it. So that's probably my biggest deal breaker is just not being able to take accountability or have emotional maturity. But yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Let's go on over here if we can get your name and age.
I'm Layla, I'm 24.
All right. Layla, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Alabama, live in Arizona, and I'm a claims adjuster.
Nice. And what are some of your deal breakers?
You ready
My
to
deal
pop?
breakers would be someone that overuses substance a lot. It's okay if you smoke or drink, but not too frequently. And also someone that's not emotionally mature and doesn't communicate effectively. That would probably be my deal breakers. Yeah.
All right. Last but not least, your name and age.
My name is Darlena. I go by Lena. I'm 27.
And Lena, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Kentucky. I'm a sales manager for Hilton. Yes.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Someone who doesn't love God or value family. 'Cause I'm really big on family. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, let's head on back this way.
It's a decent question. It's a good enough question to, you know, really get your feet wet, understand the person, just understanding, you know, what their boundaries are, because you might be that thing and you don't want to be fucking up somebody's vibe. You know, somebody might be trying to find the one and you fucking it up for them because you didn't want to pay attention. You feel me? The biggest things I heard were communication and emotional maturity, which is something that is, you know, very important in a relationship. When it comes to, you know, what to expect. You don't want to be with somebody who, doesn't understand your emotions and why you're acting a certain way, because they can't understand how they affect people, you know, and people are kind of like that. They say things and do things and don't really understand how it has a effect on other people. So definitely understanding somebody who can communicate definitely having somebody who can communicate their own feelings, understand their own feelings, and communicate them as well. That's huge in a relationship. I don't think I heard anything that was like too crazy where it's like, oh, you guys, I think these were pretty
I know that
solid
was a
answers,
lot to hear
pretty
from all
normal.
7 ladies,
Yes, ma'am.
but I am now going to go ahead and have you pop 2 balloons.
Jesus.
My thing though is like the career thing is a big thing for me because one of them says she's a model. The first one right here, very pretty lady, says she's a model though, so it's like instantly I'm dubbing off of that. What about you guys? Like I wouldn't date no model or a singer or an actor, none of that shit. I would really want a woman who's into some type of service role, some type of teaching role, some type of care role or something like that. Somebody who's really actually out there impacting their community, their local community. I don't want no vapid person.
Okay, and then one more.
Okay.
Lovely ladies though, my God, so pretty.
Okay, let's start down over here first then. All right, so
Hell
why was your
yeah.
balloon unpopped?
I really think you walked in with a lot of confidence, and I will say you're very well spoken. And the questions, that you asked so far, didn't cause any red flags for me. So, yeah.
Okay, got it. And why did you end up popping her balloon?
I just want to say, first of all, you are a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
But just just the connection, you know what I mean? That I felt.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, yep, that's it. That's it.
And she
Did
got
pop
too
one
many
more back over
tattoos, too.
here. All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear you out.
Yes,
You had a great demeanor, so just wanted to hear you out.
And why did you pop her balloon?
Same thing. She's a beautiful woman, of course. I just felt more of a connection with the other ones I left for pop, but
Okay.
that's pretty much it. That's like just beautiful woman. Yes, ma'am.
Cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, why did you pop your balloon?
When you're answering, like talking to the girls, you don't really seem that confident. And I like a man that can take charge and lead and like just claim the space of the room. And I feel like you're not really claiming the space. You're more like shy, timid. So I don't think it would work for me. But I like the all black fit. And
Okay, thank you. Appreciate
yeah,
that.
you
Thank
came out dressed nice. I don't like that wristband. What is that? Is that
Uh,
part of the outfit choice?
No,
That's the
this is my
accessories?
mom. No, this is my mom. It's her company. If you can look up, you can get up. That's something that you
Oh,
say,
okay.
because they're pastors.
we can't
Oh,
hear nothing.
my mother and father, they're pastors. So this her little thing that she
Okay.
came out with.
Shout
That's
out to
all.
his mom.
Yep, yep.
All right. And now, is she someone that's your type?
Beautiful. Yeah, definitely beautiful.
Thank you.
I have nothing, else to say. Just beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
me. That's me.
All
I
right.
hate that. I hate that because you have no idea how confident this guy is. He seems pretty confident to me. He seems low key and chill. And that's the thing, like, that's why I wouldn't date no model because they be the most stupidest people on earth. Like, what are you even talking about? How is he, what did he do? How was he supposed to respond to them? Like, based off how you responded to the other ladies, I just think you could have been more confident. I think you could have really controlled the room. Basically, she want him to crash out on these ladies. Basically, be like, "Nah, bitch, fuck you. I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. I don't care what nobody say." She want that type of nigga. But it's like, if you get around that type of nigga, you gonna hate that. I promise you gonna hate that. So it makes no sense. And then she goes on to say, I like the black fit, but oh, what's that? What's that wristband? Was that an outfit choice? Is that an accessory? It's like, bro, who the fuck you? Fuck you. What are you talking about? Get on. Like, I don't know. It seems so snobby. Like those rich kids who just had it all figured out. Like, I hate that, bro. Like, I want to hit you now.
So we're now down to 4 unpopped
I want
balloons.
to hit her. I wanted to hit her like in a certain way before, but now it's like I want to hit you in a different way now. You feel me?
Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies another question.
I don't promote violence. I'm not with none of that.
What's something that annoys you?
What is something that annoys you? Like they got their thinking
Yeah,
face
yeah,
on.
what's something that
Let's start
annoys
down here. All right, your name in Asia. What's something that annoys you?
My name is Lena. I'm 27, and I have a few things. If you leave the toilet seat up,
Okay.
No.
if you leave the cap off the toothpaste, I have a list.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Absolutely.
You leave it at those two.
I'll just leave it at
Okay, for
those
sure.
two. It's nothing
sure.
too serious, but just little things,
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, your name and age and what annoys you.
Layla, 24.
Move my lights,
What
guys.
annoys me is probably you're not clean,
Okay, for sure.
and that's it.
That's pretty much it.
That's a deal breaker.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah,
Like hygiene-wise or like their living spaces? Like
both. Hygiene, your living space. If I see you not clean with yourself and your living space, it's a no.
Okay, for sure. Definitely.
Thank you. All right, name and age and what annoys you.
Christina, 24. Do you just mean like in general or anything?
In general.
Okay, I would say something that annoys me is when I don't feel like I'm living up to my own potential. I'm a very ambitious and driven person, so if I feel like I'm not pushing myself enough or I'm not meeting the goals that I reach for myself, it annoys me. So that's my
Okay,
answer.
for sure. Definitely. I like that.
All right, your name and age and what annoys you.
I'm Cheeto. I'm 21. I would say something that annoys me would be someone with no sense of urgency, kind of tying into what I said earlier, someone with no ambition. Like, there's a time limit on life. Like, we got to get things done.
Okay. So you're like an on-time type person. Is that what you mean? Or...
Not necessarily, but it's just like you need to be getting things done like every day,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro is pretty much asking the same question. You're pretty much just finding out some more boundaries and expectations. That's all you're going to get from this question. What annoys you? Are you serious, bro? You just asked that question, basically. You already asked, what are, your no... I'm so tired, guys. I'm so sorry. But he already asked, what are your, dang, I already forgot what it's called. But basically, your boundaries. What are your things you just won't cooperate on? Things you won't compromise on? And it's like you're asking the same question in my eyes. So, I think I really don't even know what to say about that. It's just the
Right.
same
So
question.
we gotta
all
know as
over
well.
again.
What annoys you?
Like I said before, like just acting too cool, like that right there, that really annoys me because it's like you don't got to be like that. But then when we get home or we get somewhere, now you want to show me how you having fun or just really want to. No, let's talk about it. That's something
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
So somebody too worried about what other people
Yeah,
think.
thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Most
Okay.
definitely. Most
All right.
definitely.
Got it. So I am gonna have you pop. Oh.
Okay.
Let's head down over
Okay,
there.
come on. Let's go.
All right, Lena. Why'd you end up popping?
Well, I feel like he has the connection with some of the other ladies. Yeah.
What makes you feel that way?
The smizing.
So you feel like you're not getting that, or?
No, I don't feel it. Like, look me in my eye and, wink.
All right, wink.
Or like, something. So it's.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about right now?
Now, is she someone that is your type though?
Yeah,
all
she's a beautiful
Bobby?
woman.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he's tall, dark, and handsome, but I just feel like he had a better connection with some of the other ladies.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see if he does. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. We did get a pop over here. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, I think you're really attractive and I like the way you came out here. I just think you're nervous. I don't think that you lack confidence or anything.
Okay.
The reason I popped is just because I really tried to see if you were someone I could see myself with, and I just don't think I see that connection.
Okay, yeah, most definitely respect.
What do you think is making you not see that?
He's just not the normal person I go to or go for when it comes to stature.
Okay.
So that's my biggest reason.
Okay. Got it. And now, is she someone that's your type?
Definitely. A beautiful woman, soft-spoken. No complaints. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. We did get another one over here. All right. Why did you pop your balloon?
I did pop. I wanted to hear you out. I think you're handsome.
Thank you.
You're just a little bit older than I would usually go for,
Okay.
so I didn't want to be one of the last ones, knowing you're just a little bit older than I'd like.
Okay.
How old are you again?
27.
27, and you're...
I'm 21.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. And now, is she someone that's your type?
Again, beautiful woman, soft-spoken, well-spoken. I just, she's about to belong, so I respect.
All right.
Respect.
Thank you. All right, so we do have an unpopped balloon over here. And you did it. Did you ask another question? Did she ever get to answer it?
Yes, she did.
You did, right?
She did.
Okay, all right. So, do you have any questions?
Bro is taking L's right now, and I really don't understand. I think he's pretty solid. I don't think he seems like reserved or shy or anything like that. I really don't. I'm not getting that at all. the type of man he is just different. Like I've been around guys like this. He's just a different kind of guy. They're low key. They're actually chill. They sit back, good hearted dudes, walk and talk like this. For real, for real. This is just a good, solid dude. You know. I don't. And that's why he's getting played. Honestly, and that's why he's getting played. Sadly, women really don't like good guys. If you too good, you too squeaky clean, you look like you brush your teeth, in the morning and at night, they ain't going for that shit. You gotta be a little dangerous. You gotta be a little rugged, I think. And I don't think he's rugged enough. I think that's kind of what's coming off. He's not really rugged. Maybe, I don't know. That's all I can say.
Questions
That's
for
all I
him.
can say.
So I'm guessing you've been in previous relationships, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what's something that you've learned from those previous relationships?
Some things that I did learn was really about communication. To really hear the other person out. Slow down. Don't just and they say something to you, don't just take it and just run off with it, and just slow down, talk about it, see where they coming from, and I go about it from there. That's what I learned.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And how do you feel about kids in the future? Is that a definite yes for you, or is that depending on the lady?
Yeah, because definitely I'm open to it. It just it just have to be the right situation,
Right.
and we communicate about it, and we move on from there.
Yeah, I feel
Yes,
the
ma'am.
same way. And where are you from again?
I'm from Detroit.
Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm here. How do you feel about long
A
distance?
flight ain't nothing to me. You see, I'm here now.
Clock
Flight ain't
it.
nothing to me. I'm here now.
Okay. And what do you like to do on your free time?
Like I said before, I love the gym. I love going out to comedy clubs. Different things like having fun. I like Cedar Point, like roller coasters. I love, just
Okay.
different things. Adventurous, the amusing parts. Yes, I'm adventurous.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any additional questions for her?
No, not at all.
Okay, is she someone that's your type? I mean, I see the smile.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, come on up here with us. Let's
He
come
ain't
on up.
playing. He's not playing. That's a good dude, bro.
All right, so
You can see it.
just let me ask one more time. Do you guys have any final questions? If not, that's okay as well.
I don't think so. Do you use any substances?
Oh no, man. No, I don't joke or smoke. No, I'm straight on that. I'm drink or smoke. No, man.
Gotcha. Are you fine? Well, I'm Christian, but kind of more spiritual as well. Is that okay?
That's fine. Yes, ma'am. I'm Christian too. Both of my parents were pastors, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does that look for you, like growing up?
It looked for me just growing up. It was honestly it was an amazing childhood for me. It was structured. It wasn't too over the top how people think how people think or they say. It was just really it was an amazing. My parents kept me in order. It kept me in the word. And just that's pretty much it. That's all I can go about it. Yes, ma'am.
Would you say you're a pretty disciplined, motivated person?
Oh yes, ma'am. Most definitely. I get it from my father. My dad has his own companies. I'm up under him, so I try to keep learning each and every day. That's my main goal.
Can't tell. He says, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, last question. Where do you see yourself in the next, I'll say 3 years instead of 5 years?
The next 3 years, honestly, well, my goal is to be in a nice big house, having my, you potentially my woman, being with me, and we doing our thing. We living life. You doing your business, I do my business, and we help each other out and move forward.
Okay.
And keep God first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Most of all. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You good?
Last one, I promise. So how do the roles look like for you, like, your partner, you, how do those roles are like? I know people like to say 50-50, but I didn't even want to word it that way. I just really want to word it as like, what is your perspective on what the male does and what the female does?
Okay, so my perspective of what the male does, we're the head of the household, you know what I mean? So we do what we're supposed to do as a man. If you want to go 50-50, that would be up to you. We would definitely talk about that. That's the main thing. Communication is key. I don't have a problem, but I would have you do your own thing if that's what you want to do. But if you need some help or we need some help, we'll talk about that. We're a team at the end of the day. So whatever we do to move forward, that's how we're going to move to get to the top. That's how I look at it.
Absolutely.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
agree. I don't have no more questions.
Okay.
ma'am.
You're good, yeah?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right, well, let me ask my final question. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got
All right
a
then. All right
match.
then. Yeah, bro seems real good. He seems like real genuine and kind-hearted, and sadly, that just That's not what girls want nowadays. They don't want no good dude. You feel me? But she seems like she's actually looking for something in life. She asked some pretty, good interrogational questions. Should I say interrogational? I'm tired, guys. I'm trying my best. Anyway, she asked some pretty good questions though, especially with the whole Christian thing, how you were raised, because there's a million different types of Christians. Yeah, you got to make sure you're the right type of Christian before y'all get together. But they seem like they meet eye to eye on that. She asked, what do you want to do, 5 years, I believe, or 10 years. So really, she seems like she got a good head on her shoulders as well. And he seems like he's pretty good head on his shoulders as well. He doesn't seem like any type of trouble or anything like that. He does seem like he has that confidence. He came out, he was dancing and joking a little bit. It wasn't like he was trying to be motherfucking Kevin Hart in that bitch, but he was definitely, showing his personality, letting this show, but he was being respectful at the same time. You could tell bro was just raised around that respect. He said, he has his mother and his father in the house, both pastors. So the type of morality here, the type of character here is going to be on a different level. That's why I'm like, yeah, I know what type of dude he is, because when I was a Christian, I grew up around dudes like that, so I understand. I think I don't think there's any much more to say, really. Yeah. Good ending, good ending.
Take some
Happy
noise.
ending. Nice.
Get
It
your
was
lady,
really
make
cool.
some noise
Really
for them,
cute.
ladies.
Look at him. He got his arm out. Look at him.
You don't feel like
I wouldn't
getting
do
up,
that.
going
I
out,
wouldn't
or
do none of
working
that
out?
stuff. Like
Sounds
the
like
whole
you don't
yes
feel like
ma'am,
much
yes
of a man
ma'am. I'm
anymore.
not doing
It's
none of
not
that
your
shit,
fault.
folks.
Most
Get out of here.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
She is so pretty though. She is so
Hello,
pretty. I
welcome
want her.
in.
I
What's your
need
name?
her.
Joseph,
Joseph, how old are you?
26,
26, okay. And where are you from?
from San Antonio, Texas.
Texas, okay, nice. And what do you do?
I'm a videographer and a law school student.
Oh, nice, alrighty. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to work out 2 to 3 times a week. I do a lot of content for social media for different high schools and things like that. And I like to hike and just be in nature.
Okay, that's cool. What are some things you look for in a woman?
First off, a woman that's rooted in Christ, and then a woman that is patient, gentle, and kind to other people.
Okay, those are good. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Kids. So if you got one, pop it. If you got a kid, pop it. That's pretty much my only deal breaker.
Oh, just kids?
Yeah.
All right, well, none of them have any, so it's your lucky day.
Thank God.
Oh! Uh-oh,
okay. She can
let's
pop
come on
except
down,
one,
come on down. All right, your name and
I
age.
understand though.
My name is
No
Lena. I'm
kids.
27.
Okay, Lena, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just don't think I would be his type.
What makes you say that?
I don't see it.
I know, but why? Why don't you see it?
I don't know. Like I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not too deep.
You gotta have something.
Yeah, because now we're confused. Like, you just pop just to pop,
Just pop
but
to pop it.
yeah.
No, I think he's very handsome. He would be my type, but
Would be.
normally-
So what's stopping it then?
Yeah.
Well, he's tall, light skinned,
That's a
and
negative?
usually no, it's not a negative. I just see light skinned men with light skinned women, and
Oh,
I don't know. Like I just
because you're prejudiced. You're
That's,
projecting
you're
your prejudice.
eliminating yourself before you even know if you're really his type.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
cool. We could do that. That's cool.
Now I'll go ahead and ask you then. Is she someone that you would approach?
Nah, she's quick to pop. She's too judgmental. Off rip. Off rip. Already judging, so. But I
Yeah.
like the fit.
oh, thank
You
you.
did judge him.
All right, thank you. Let's head on back this way.
Weird woman. What the fuck did you even come here for? Because that's the second time she done took herself out the running, and it's like, let them talk, let them come to you and let them express how they feel about you. You already try to take yourself out the running because you think light skinned men go with light skinned women. Nobody ever said that, you the one making this shit up in your head and projecting it all into the world. It is fucking you up. Like, he could have probably picked you. Who knows? I don't know. Weird woman.
Okay,
Weird
so we
woman.
have 5
Weird
unpop
woman.
balloons. Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies a question.
Weird me. I'm kind of weird too. Shit.
What would you call the first ideal date? Or what's the first ideal date for you?
Okay, like what they would like to do, where they got to go. Okay, cool. Let's start on over here. Your name and age, and what's your first ideal date?
Hi, I'm Kindia. I'm 24. I think my ideal date would be a time where we can really talk, communicate, get to know each other more. So, like a dinner, and I think the later dates would be more fun excursions like bowling, ice skating, to really just enjoy each other's presence after getting to know each other. So, I think dinner, so you gotta, cover the tab, treat me to some good food first. So,
Okay.
yeah, dinner for sure.
Okay.
With some flowers.
Okay, shut
Yeah,
the
of
Get
course,
the
fuck
of
up.
course,
flowers
of
and the
course.
chocolate. She threw in chocolate too.
Shut the
Mandatory.
fuck up.
All right, your name and age and what's your
I
ideal
can't
date?
stand
My
it.
name is Cheeto. I'm 21.
Go
I like to
Cheeto.
have fun, so I'd say my ideal first date would be something fun like a theme park, NBA game, I don't know, somewhere where I can laugh and we can still get to know each other.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Do you have a team you support? You said NBA game.
Maybe the Phoenix Suns, just because I live here.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, your name and age and what's your ideal first date?
Samira, 23, and anything that requires adventure, I would try to break the ice. It's first date, and getting to know you in between breaking the ice. So whether that's go-karts, anything outdoorsy, yeah.
Your name and age and what's your ideal first date?
Christina, 24. I would say my ideal first date is anything outdoorsy. I love hiking. I love waterfalls and nature. Just anything to get outdoors, maybe do some yoga, just to like break the ice and have good conversation.
Your name and age and what's your ideal first date?
I'm Autumn. I'm 22. I would say my ideal first date would just be something fun. I love like Dave and Buster's because you can sit, you can eat, have a couple chats, and then I can have some competition with you. You know, see if I beat you in some basketball or whatever.
David and Buster's is fun, yeah.
Competitive sometimes, like just having fun, just so we could see. I don't like too defensive sometimes when it comes to like competition. It's like let's just have fun.
All right, that was kind of an easy question.
Yeah.
Go ahead and ask them another one to help you, decide.
Mm, Why did your last relationship end?
I would say my last relationship ended just because he cheated on me multiple times. But yeah, that's really why.
Okay.
Let's go on over here.
Okay, sorry.
All right, and why did your last relationship end?
I would just say because intentions change over time. Like we just realized we wanted more in each other's individual lives, so we just didn't mesh anymore at that time.
All right, why did your last relationship end?
Possessiveness. I don't like to be too controlled. I like a man to lead, but don't dim me to uplift yourself. Yeah.
And over here, why did your last relationship end?
To be very honest, I wouldn't say I've ever been in like an actual relationship. I have pretty high standards, and I don't know, I feel like a lot of guys just don't meet them usually.
Okay. But have you dated anyone for like a period of time and then that has
You're
come to
lying,
an
Last person I
right.
dated for a long time was in high school. I'm a senior in college now, so it's been a while.
All right,
Yeah, thank you.
All right, and why did your
Oh,
last
no.
relationship
Oh, no.
end?
Well, I ended it because he looked good on the outside. We had a lot of fun together, but I felt like I was settling when it comes to our mental connection. Like he wasn't able to have deep, stimulating conversation. And I'm more than a pretty face, so I like to be with someone that can teach me something. We can engage in just deeper conversation. And he wasn't able to access that level of, I don't know, existence. And so he had to go.
All right, and why did
I think bro's first question was pretty bad. He asked them, "What do you want to do on a first date?" And honestly, that's pretty nebulous. That's pretty. You're not gonna get anything from that. Probably. Are you extroverted, introverted, hobbies, interests, stuff like that. But you're not gonna get anything of substance from that, really. She said, she wants the expensive dinners, and that's just no surprise at all, really. But that kind of pissed me off. Then his second question was, why did your last relationship end? And I guess that's a pretty decent answer, but I would never expect an honest answer from this. And pretty much they're all blaming the other guy, saying, he wasn't this, so I had to leave. Or Shorty said his man cheated on her 700 times, so she finally left. So I don't know. Pretty weak questions if you ask me. You don't really get anything of substance, or you can find out a little bit, but you're not really finding out anything. You're really not finding out much about them.
Your last relationship end?
Law school, long distance wasn't gonna be compatible, so
Okay.
yeah.
Got it. Okay. And what year are you in law school? Did you just start? Or
Just
you
starting
almost...
this fall, but I'm
Oh,
doing my
nice.
master's currently at a law school.
Oh, okay. Very cool. All right. Well, I'm going to hand you a pick now. There you go. This is the part that everyone says is hard. I'm going to go ahead and have you pop one balloon. Okay, you
Damn.
knew exactly where to go. You could go and stand
Yeah.
right in there.
March,
All right, so why
motherfucker.
was your balloon unpop?
I just wanted to give him a chance to talk. You're very handsome. I just wanted to hear your questions, just kind of see where your mind was at. But yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
First off, just a little bit on the taller side, too tall, and then the tattoos for me just it's a little much.
I get you.
Other than that, you look great. I love the outfit.
Thank you.
Tattoos are cool, but just personally too much for me.
I get you.
And how tall are you?
I am 5'9" without the heels. Yeah.
Okay. And how tall are you?
6'5".
6'5".
Not too bad.
Yeah.
So you're okay with the tattoo for yourself,
Bitch.
but not for your woman?
What?
It's a little bit different.
Ask
It's a
that again,
different
go
role.
ahead.
It's a
Okay.
different role that's played within a relationship, I feel like. So I think there are things that are acceptable and not acceptable for a relationship, and just what I look for, me personally.
So, okay. So you don't want your woman to have tattoos?
I didn't say not have tattoos, but just where
But she
they're
only
where
has
they're
one,
placed.
like
Placement.
a few
Oh, yeah.
tattoos.
A few?
I mean, they're more noticeable because she's, you know.
Oh,
But-
baby, I have a lot. He
She has.
See, she's not even agreeing with you.
But you have the same amount of tattoos, so
She
you.
didn't even agree with you though, so it's like
But you have the same amount of
It's all right.
tattoos.
She already popped.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
okay,
already
sis. It's okay.
judgmental.
All right, we did.
It makes my skin crawl. Like, I feel nasty. I hate those type of women. Shut your ass up, bro. Like, nobody's fucking talking to you for real. Like, why are you talking and you already popped your balloon? Because you just want to pop some shit just because you want to... Like, she's here for clicks or something. Like, she's just here to talk shit. I don't know. That's lame. That's real lame. Women, mind your business. Sometimes you just gotta mind your business, women. I don't know.
Get another pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I did pop. I think you're handsome. I just popped because you told her she was too tall. I'm 5'8". I feel like you're 6'5". You should be comfortable with a tall woman. I
Honestly.
don't know. It's kind of like, I just didn't like that.
it's preferences. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah,
You look good
yeah.
though.
Thank you.
Okay, so she is someone that's your type.
Of course.
Now, before he said that, you did have your balloon and popped. Why so?
I wanted to hear him out. I think he's handsome. I like your build, your height, all that. It was really just the comment to her that I didn't like. Yeah. And I like the law school. I think that's ambitious. It's good.
Thank you.
All right, so we now have 3 unpopped balloons. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Where do you guys see yourself in 5 years from now?
Okay, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself? Let's start here. Name and age first.
Christina, 24. In 5 years, I'll be 29. So I see myself, I'm in tech, and that's something that really excites me, and I love the industry. So my goal is to have my own startup. So in 5 years, I hope to have that off the ground and kind of see where that's at. And hopefully at that time, I would like to have a significant other, so married or engaged, and hopefully traveling as well as starting my business and building an empire with that other person.
Your name and age, and where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Samira, 23, and I see myself having my startup business. Well, not really a startup. I would hopefully be in the business of cosmetology because I'm a cosmetologist. Hopefully in a relationship. I really don't see kids at 28. Maybe starting. I don't know, but
You
not
said that
really.
was kids or?
Yeah, kids. I don't really see that at 28, but if it happens, it happens.
Okay,
Whatever God leads me to, though.
of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, your name and age, and where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hi, I'm Kendia. I'm 24. You talking about 5 years, but no day is promised. Like, I thought you were strong with God. But I think in 5 years, I'd be 29. So my goal was always to start a family, have kids around 28. So I would hope that would be the case. But if I'm not lucky enough, then just keep climbing the ranks within my model career, walking on runways for Chanel, Gucci, and owning a house, traveling the world, filling my closet with nice clothes, and living my best life. So, yeah.
All right, and now where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully practicing for the Department of Justice as an attorney and living life, having a beautiful family and a wife.
Okay, nice. We love that. All right, go ahead and ask these ladies another question before you pop.
It's a hard one. Okay.
The asking where they're going to be in 5 years is a decent question. You get to see, their ambitions, what they're really working towards, values, stuff like that. So I definitely appreciate the question. It's just kind of basic though. It's a very surface level question. Not really something. This is like a hinge question. They're pretty much all basically saying the same thing. Married, kids. Well, except for the middle one. The middle woman, the dark skinned woman, says she didn't know about kids at 28, which is kind of crazy because it's like 28 is pushing it for kids. But the other one said, Christina, I believe her name is. She's so lovely. Ain't she just so lovely, y'all? But Christina said that, yeah, she doesn't, that she wants to have a partner in her business, in her tech startup and stuff like that. She wants to be working and have the family at the same time, which is something that's hard to balance, honestly. Someone's not going to be working eventually if kids get involved. And then here go flathead dummy. I barely listened to what she said, but she talking about clothes and shit and traveling the world. I'm like, please, God, get her out the lineup.
Imagine being able
I
to
would
build
hate
an
to
app
be
with your name on it.
seriously
Just by
dating,
thinking about
like
it.
going out
Meet
and like
Base
being like,
44.
God, I need somebody, praying to God every single day, like, God, please send me one. And then I come across her. I'll be so bad. I'll be so bad.
What are your hobbies outside of your guys' careers or what you do for work?
Okay. So do you want to know what they do first and then what they do outside of
So
work?
what do you do officially for your job? Not just I'm an entrepreneur or any of those basic questions, but
What
what do you
pays the
actually do?
bills?
Like what makes what do you enjoy doing? What is your career?
Okay, cool. All right, let's start here first.
She's a model.
Okay, for my career, I've been modeling for the past 5 years. So my typical day could look like me being on a runway for a designer or doing e-commerce work, like for Downtown Locker Room, doing model segments for Fox 5, being the lead female for music videos. So booked and busy. Outside of that, I am passionate about uplifting humanity and making the world a better place because I've been to dark, low places. So I feel like it is my mission to inspire others and encourage people who have been there as well. So I do life coaching on TikTok. I have 16,000 fireflies. I call them my fireflies because we shine a light in dark places because of our past and experiences. And I'm also a licensed life insurance agent. So that's about. I'm also an author, but that's not paying no bills right now. So I am writing a book. So there's that.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. So down over here, your name and age and the answer to this question.
Samira, 23. I am a cosmetologist. I did literally everything on myself today outside of my lashes. Yes. Outside of that, hobby, my passion is singing. I sing in the choir and everything. So yeah, I do a lot of that.
Come on, sis. You know you want to.
Do you have a favorite song?
Please don't
Anything
do that.
2010s Drake. That'd be good.
Drake.
Or anything by Kirk Franklin. We can go with
Why we
that.
got
as
two
well.
people
Franklin.
singing right now? Why we got this going on, y'all?
See, judgmental. See, you popped too early. You popped.
I never knew life could be so happy, and I never knew life could be so pure. That's enough.
Okay. That was good. Yes.
All right.
All right. Thank you for that. Oh, let's come on back this way. Go ahead. What happened?
Wait, your question was like,
I don't really care what she has to say. Do you guys want like a girl that can sing? Like, is that important to you guys? Like, maybe that is like something a lot of guys look for. Like, I like a girl who's like soft spoken and it sounds real smooth when she talks and it's all calming and stuff. That's what I like. You feel me? I don't really care about the singing shit.
hobbies outside of work, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I was talking about my work. So just for the record, my hobbies, I am a gym baddie, so I go to the gym 6 days out the week. I do content creation, like kind of BTS of my model life. And I do fashion design, so I'll buy clothes from the thrift store and try to kind of rework it and transform it to more of my style. And yeah, so I think that's all the hobbies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to answer the question, actually.
Okay. No problem. You got everything? Okay, we go over here.
Oh, you got
All right, your
everything?
name and age and the answer to this question.
Christina, 24,
She ain't walking
and so
back.
I'm a data analyst. That's what I do for my full time. And outside of work, I love anything gym, health and fitness. Like I love Pilates. I love anything to get my body moving, like yoga. I love hiking. I love outdoors, just being outdoors, reading anything about psychology, sociology. That's kind of what excites me. So that's what I do outside of work.
Okay, nice. All right, you got to hit quite a bit from all three of these ladies. Go ahead and pop one of their balloons.
Me personally, guys, I know nobody asked, but me personally, guys, I'm RBT. I work with children on the spectrum. My hobbies include making money, fucking bitches, and getting high. Fuck you talking about?
All right, go ahead and
She
stand
got it in her
there.
hair. I'm
Okay,
crying.
so why was your balloon unpopped?
Nice gentleman. Didn't really have any red flags so far. So yeah, that's just hearing him out.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. And why did you pop her balloon?
A little bit on the younger side, and then with that, you were like kind of like iffy on having the kids, and just my mindset within 5
I
years.
want kids.
It was more like a
28.
hopefully, you didn't sound too sure about it.
28.
It's like a
Maybe.
life-changing thing right there. You got to be.
Wherever God takes me, wherever He leads me at that moment.
That was better.
If I
for the
have
question.
if I have kids, then that's what the will is. That's His will and His way. So, yeah.
Got it.
Period.
That's it. Thank you. All right, so our two ladies left. Any questions for him? Whoever's ready first. You ready? Okay.
Yeah, so I really value romance in a relationship. So what is something romantic that you would do for the woman that you claim as yours?
What's the scenario? How long have we been dating
Let's
for?
just say, let's say like, I don't know, 4 months, like beginning stages. But you should keep it romantic the whole relationship.
I like surprise dates a lot. That's kind of like my things. I'm really much of like an over planner, so I try to make sure
Okay.
everything's perfect. That's just personally who I am. But I like to do flowers, special dinners, fine wine and dining, traveling. I do like to travel a lot. So
Where's the last place you traveled to?
France.
France. Okay.
Went there for a
that's
month in
nice.
June, and then before that, Rome for about 3 weeks.
Okay, jet setter.
Yeah.
You can ask. You can go to her.
Okay.
I'm gonna think of another question.
All right, let's go over here. Any questions for him?
What's something that not a lot of people know about you that would be interested in finding out?
I do TV, so I'm on a TV show. So it's on Amazon Prime. It comes out next month on the 17th.
Okay. Follow-up question is, what's something that you're passionate about?
Serving in the church. I love serving in the church, and specifically 3rd through 5th grade. That's what I teach, so I love that, and it's the best thing ever.
Okay, and this is kind of more so personal question, but like I wouldn't say I'm like super in the church. Like I grew up Christian. My parents raised me in that environment. However, since leaving the house and everything, I'm kind of discovering where I fit in with my religion. So is that something that concerns you?
I can help you walk, and then you plant the seed. That's all it takes.
Okay, that's all the questions I have.
Okay. Let's go on this way. You got another question? Okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm strong in my faith. So, in what ways how has God shown up for you in like a tough situation? You know, what does that look like in your life?
He's removed a lot of like close people in my life, and even though I've
Period.
had relationships for over a decade, he's took them away, and it's been a learning point in my life. So I feel like it's been detrimental to grow, and sometimes you have to remove and go through that period of abstinence and go through that period of that storm, and he's gonna uphold and
Yes.
bring you out of that. So
Okay, and what's something that has made you who you are today? Like, what is a life lesson that highly contributes to how you show up in the world today?
Accountability, just making time for other people in your life. I feel like sometimes I can be very reserved when it comes to outside people that aren't necessarily in my close friend circle, but
You're
just
like, you can't sit with us.
yeah. So just making more time for them and just being more available for them.
Okay, interesting. I don't know if that really answers the question though.
What was the question?
Like a life lesson that has made you who you are today.
Um,
I thought that
Like
kinda
something
did.
from your past that really is like transformed how you show up, how you think, how you act. I hear the accountability, but
relationships.
I don't know.
I think relationships. Like in my past, you can say I was like like she said, light skin, player boy, all that type of stuff. So I feel like God has really
Say it all. Look, tell
took me
all.
away from that. Kind of took me away from that, and now I'm just on the right path, and I'm super thankful for
Okay.
that. And He's broke generational trauma, I'd say.
Period. So God's working in your life.
Yeah, he's working,
Okay.
working fast.
Okay. That's it for me.
Good.
Oh.
I thought that was a pretty good question. Fucking hate her, but she asked a pretty good question with the whole what's a life lesson that changed you, impact you, and how you move throughout the world. And that's a really good question. Not only do you get some experience, a story out of that, you also get to see how reflective they are. You also get to see how they process information, how they come to a compromise or something like that, how they move on from how they handle difficulty, stuff like this. So that was a very insightful question to ask. I just didn't expect it to come from her. I thought the first thing he said with accountability and making sure he's not being, stepping over people, making sure he sees people, I thought that was a pretty good answer. But this with the whole player boy thing, I think that's a more safe answer, honestly. God made me not fuck women anymore. I'm not a womanizer anymore, so it's kind of like, I don't know how genuine it is, but it is a good lesson to be learned. I definitely, played around with some girls' feelings, and I changed my ways without seeking God. I didn't need God to change my ways, but that's
We
just
got all
how
the
it
questions
is.
for you right now.
Different
All right, go
strokes,
ahead.
different folks.
What is your view on marriage?
In what aspect?
Like, what does that timeline look like for you, and what is the role that you see yourself as a husband?
Very traditional, but I feel like I should be the leader of the household, and when God tells us we're ready, we're ready. So I don't think there's a definite timeline. God is the all-knowing, so when he tells us it's time, it's time. So it's not like I said 3 years or we need to be together for X, Y, and Z. When we're ready, we're ready.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I am going to have you pop one of their balloons. I know it's really tough. Look, they both got the sparkly dresses too.
Can I ask another
You
question?
better not take
Yeah,
Christina.
go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just going to help you decide. Go ahead.
Yeah. What type of role do you think you play in a marriage as like a woman? Like, what's your specific role that you envision yourself in?
Okay. Let's start there and come back. Start over here.
Yeah, as a woman, I am the support system. I'm the helpmate. I am here to really be that peace and provide that peace. I want to cultivate a household of love and peace. So as a wife, that's kind of my main priority, and making sure that my whole family is provided, well, taken care of, and is shown that affection and love.
All right. What about over here?
Yeah, kind of similar. Like my role as a woman, especially if my man is hard at work and providing for the household and the family, once you come home, I'm gonna make sure there's a hot meal ready for you. House will be spotless, kids will be asleep. So I think just filling that role of, like she said, being that peace and being that safe place where you can always know, like, I'm not gonna really experience much stress, or I'm gonna feel like decompressed actually once I'm in your energy. So yeah, I think just being that stable force energy that's just full of love and that feminine, divine feminine energy. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Damn,
All
dude.
right. So, why was your balloon unpopped?
I like the build. I can tell you work out, lift some heavy weights, and I like that you're ambitious, you have goals, and you're focused on building a future for yourself. And you're well spoken. Seems like you can catch a vibe and have a good time. So, yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
First off, amazing. You had very, very good answers, but it's just
Thank you.
pop the balloon. Just it's like you just
I
asked me
mean,
to
thank
pop
you.
it.
Yeah, you popped it. Thanks. You didn't want it. You didn't, want me bad enough, so you popped it.
But you were
All I
you were
need
like
to
you were almost
see.
asking me to. You were almost asking me to pop it.
No, because it seemed like such a hard choice. So
'Cause
I'm
it
like,
is.
I'll
It's
just make it easier. I
process
like
of
a man that
elimination.
wants what they want. So if you're so
Okay,
confused, I'll make it easier.
I can dig that. I can dig that.
All right, I'll have you scoot that way for me. I'll have you join us up here.
Damn.
All right. Are there any final questions
She's
between the two of you
nice.
before we determine
She
if this
was
is
so fast though. You saw
All right, I'll
how
have you
fast
scoot
she
that
got
way
up
for
there?
me. I'll have you
Damn,
join us
baby,
up
don't
here.
go too fast.
All
Damn,
right.
boo.
Are there any final questions between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
She's bad.
Where are you from again? Or where
Texas, but relocating to DC here soon.
Okay.
Next couple of weeks.
And where are you located?
Atlanta.
Never been there.
Are you open to traveling, or?
Oh, I love traveling. So
Okay.
I love going to places.
Cool. That's it.
Okay.
Any questions on your end?
Good.
You're good. All right. You're good as well. Okay. Let me ask my final question. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got a match.
Now I'm big at this big ass green giant for taking my woman. That is the one that I wanted for real. And this nigga looked like a fucking Pixar character with his lawyer ass. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad he found somebody. I figured that he would just because he seems so down to earth. His stature, he's tall, he's big, everything like that. So I figured he would. You know, this is the type of guy that girls go for. Instantly confident. You could tell in the room that boy don't play. He come in the room, you could tell he's well read. You know, he's well spoken. He's well dressed. Everything is like on point with this guy. The only thing that I really didn't like was the questions he was asking, but I think, you know, he kind of gets away with that. I don't think he was being too serious about this. I don't think with his lawyer ass, I don't think he wanted any information on camera like that. So I think he will probably ask those questions a little later. He seems discreet enough to actually do that. I think that was a very solid choice. Christina seemed like she has a really good head on her shoulders. You don't see too many women in tech. So a woman in tech already to me is like ding, 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 because you definitely think for yourself. You're definitely on your own mission and you're intelligent too. It takes real intelligence to be with that technology stuff. So having that with a woman is amazing. I promise you. I think any nigga could tell, you know, from this lineup, Christina's the real deal. That's a real woman. That's a real mother. She just looks like it. You feel me? So I hope they have a good time together. I hope they find what they're looking for. I'm going to wrap it up because I'm getting tired as hell. I'm going to go try to find me something. You know, I got to go find me something. With this silly ass hat on, I gotta go get out there and, you know, make it shake and move for me. So, y'all pray for me, pray for my channel. I'm just trying to make it through this year. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm just like extremely tired. Like this has been pretty hard making this video. I recorded one video this morning, but for whatever reason, the audio got messed up. And while I was trying to record, like edit the video, I realized halfway through because I had to stitch together two videos. It's been a big mess. It's been a big mess all day today, but I'm recording this to fix up and we're gonna get this done. We're gonna keep going, guys. I'm delirious. I can barely speak straight and I'm taking pauses that seem weird and I'm making weird gestures and I'm just here trying to make some money. I'm tired. I hope you can relate. Anyway, guys, until next time, peace out, stay safe out there. Thank you for clicking.